things started here, or set up. Just have to swap to the chat. Okay, we are here in the chat. Let's see. Everything's good. Everything's nice and good. Things are being picked up correctly. Sorry, I had to be a little close for that. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. Let me see. All right. Just gonna get a few things ready. It's a little chilly in my room right now. And yes, I still sound a little sick. I finally just got over this head cold of mine, so I could start recording videos very soon. I also have to just get a few things set up here as well. So there's that. Yeah, probably send this to maybe some more band people later. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I don't want to spoil anything. Show hasn't even started yet. And who knows? I might make a. I might make a. Might make this the show will begin soon, rather than begin/resume. I might have a different screen for I'll be back or whatnot. I know it's gonna fuck up with my flow a little bit, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a show next week. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a show next week. So there's that. Probably not. I've been doing a lot of ScurvyRum Show as of late. Though, unlike the Scurvy Shitless series, yeah, there it is. I was having a little trouble with the name. With that, there are seasons, but it's an ongoing show with this. It's not supposed to have seasons or whatnot. Lastly, before we begin, I'm just gonna see if this is working. Okay, yeah, it's working. I just wanted to make sure if I could hear myself, or if other people can hear me. Hold on, I'm just gonna respond before we begin. But yeah, you know, tune in. So let's begin. No, not just kidding. We're not gonna sing Katamari on the Swing right now. But let's get rid of the text. And let's go right over to the itinerary. So tonight on the ScurvyRum Show, in my opinion, no porn is completely logical, but NoFap, it's not. We as guys, we need to blow. For our article, we have 10 differences between healthy in and out and the in and out in pron by Fight the New Drug. Good organization. We have a video. Adam22 is the internet's new soy boy by Manic the Manic Mechanic. Shoutouts to Manic. And for my sermon, which I forgot to do last week, I'm going to talk about the Muay Thai classes I've been doing as of late. And for my regular cancellation, Coomers. That's more than enough said. And as always, the chat and Cashapp messages will be read between each segment. So, do we have anything? No, not yet. So, what I want to talk to you guys about. Oh, how the fuck could I forget? I got a new bottle of rum here, and yep. There we go. I'll also make this a segment. So I actually have quite a few segments I want to upload, but hey, I've just been kind of lazy. Now, and I'm going to start recording in 3, 2, 1, go. So, what kind of spurred on this, you might be asking me? Mainly for the fact that I've kind of had these critiques for quite a bit of time now. But before I get into some of those critiques, I should actually let you know that Scurvy does not watch porn. I think porn is very bad for you. I also think it's degenerate and reprobate. And as guys, and women too, I think NoFap can help with, women as well. Just avoid it. Especially, like, the videos. Avoid it. So, let's actually go over the timeline, right? So, this is something that... happens, right? So first one, less brain fog, decrease in shame. I mean, with brain fog, what the fuck even really is brain fog? Like, I hear it all the time, but I think it's more so, I don't know, forgetfulness? Decrease in shame? Yeah. I mean, that's certainly true, especially if you've been like a porn addict all your life. Not like Scurvy ever was. Next up, we have days 7 through 30. Now, keep in mind, this is supposed to be for like 90 days that you do this. That you don't whack it to pron and all that. More flat lines, more energy. So a lot of these benefits, it's mainly on day 7. Like, past day 7, it's like the testosterone spike, that shit starts to go back down. Like, as soon as it's a sharp increase on day 7, but then once you get to day 8, it starts to go back down. I don't think it's to a crazy amount. Like, you're not gonna get back to like Coomer levels of testosterone. More confidence. Okay, so my thing with the confidence, I think it's a temporary feeling because you're getting that testosterone spike, and that kind of, testosterone, and makes guys, a bit more, well, manly. that's true. It does make you more manly and think like a man should, and also make you act like a man should. But even though Scurvy doesn't watch pornography, It's like confidence. It's more than just like it's not a resource. Like you don't suddenly gain plus 10 confidence. Wait, no. It's people think of confidence as a stat, not a resource. Sorry that I was wrong on that. Um, it's like you're not gonna get plus 10 confidence solely by not touching yourself. Like the way you get confidence, right? And I think that confidence it's more of a resource than it is a statistic in like an RPG or something. It's like I think you can only be confident for only so long, and then eventually it's just like, oh man, I just feel drained. But that's coming from an introvert. If you're an extrovert, maybe it's different for you. But as an introvert, that's certainly what it feels like for me. That it's a resource. But what builds up that, what builds up confidence, right? It's stuff like going to the gym, getting in shape, getting your finances straightened out, getting improving your social skills. It's the three tenets that Undead Chronic, shout out to Chronic, likes to talk about on his channel when he does call-ins. So let's see, androgen receptors work. Yeah, that's an actual benefit if you. But once again, this is more so for porn addiction, which like Scurvy never like whacked it to pron. And so that is a benefit, though. That is a real benefit, and you could look that up, and you'll be able to find stuff. Higher I know I'm going a little out of order here. Higher resistance to illness. That's dubious at best because one's immune system, it's not really determined on hormones. It's more so determined on if you're not morbidly obese and if you don't have other underlying conditions. Excuse me. I guess I'm having a bit of brain fog here today. That's what happens when you're recovering from a head cold. And I'll take another shot just for that. Higher enjoyment in life. I guess my comments on confidence can also apply to enjoyment in life. Like, I don't think that's a resource nor a statistic or an RPG statistic. I think that is a state of mind. If you enjoy your life, like that is a state of mind. It's not a resource or it's not an RPG stat. Your enjoyment in life, if you want to have a fulfilling one, you actually have to do things that are fulfilling and that are virtuous. I stress the virtuous part whenever I talk about this shit. It's because life without virtue is not a life worth living. Refer to any Greek philosopher, and he'll tell you that. More self-esteem. But, okay, if you're building self-esteem through doing other positive habits, like, that's actually how you build self-esteem. Like, hey, once again, there's benefits to quitting the pornography. Absolutely. And there is, proof that, if you don't watch this shit, your self-esteem will go up. Not by a drastic amount, but at least something where you're not going to be constantly hating yourself because all you do is coom. More interaction with women. I'm not so sure about that. Like, is there a proof of that claim that people who don't watch porn, like, I mean, this is just something in general that the people who don't watch porn talk to the opposite sex more. is it, I mean, is it just like saying hi to a woman? Is it like actually being able to bed her, start dating? Like, this one is kind of unclear. I understand where it's coming from, but as somebody who never really, as somebody who never really watched porn, uh, like my interaction with women, uh, I mean, hasn't really. I mean, it's actually gotten a little better as of late, and I think as each year passes by, I think I get better and better. I like to think that, but I mean, that's something that can kind of be observed by, I don't know, my guy friends or something. Um, but I never really had a problem with, you know, it takes a little bit of effort to now, because of I do have the feeling that it's like, oh, if I talk to her, she's gonna report me and all that. But hey, something about my physical appearance kind of prevents that from happening. I mean, I'm tall. I mean, major benefit: tall, bluish green eyes, and my jawline. I'm starting to finally get a decent jawline now because I actually took a bit of advice from my sister about kind of the way you rub your face, especially while you're losing weight, like I have. So there's that. But honestly, if you don't look like Scurvy, and even then I'm not incredibly jacked. It's like I'm starting to get a bit of muscle on me, but I'm not jacked. But if you're not like me, the best thing you could do, I don't know, just like start saying hi to other guys at the gym first or other places you go to, and then move up to the women. Just focus more on just interacting with people rather than just interacting with just women. So let's go to day 30 to 90. So, urge to spark conversation. I I think that, I mean, this does kind of, it is a snowball effect. This graph is right to an extent that a lot of this stuff is a snowball effect, but it's not just but you're not going to do that just by not touching yourself to prawn. That's not going to happen. You need to actually enact some real change in your life. Hit the gym. Don't, I don't know, do a job, even the job that Scurvy does. At least, you'll have some money. And start talking to people. Start going to events. To someone like my parents, the things that Scurvy does might not be a lot to them, but I mean, I get enough interaction. I do get enough interaction with people, and I'm starting to feel a bit more comfortable at the places that I go to. But guess where that urge to spark conversation came from? It's not from the fact that that I don't watch the prawn. It more so came from the fact that I stopped using the dating apps, but also that I started looking decent. I started looking, I don't know, good maybe. There's that. This, I guess you could kind of pinpoint some similar comments with the love of life. Like, once again, I understand where it's coming from, but if you want to love your life, you need to start doing things that are fulfilling. Now you're starting to hear me repeat myself here because a lot of this is just me repeating myself. That's just what it is. It's like, it's just this whole graph is just describing what happens when you actually take some fucking initiative in your life. Better hair and skin. This is also something that I'm kind of dubious about. Like, for me, I've always been on top of my skincare stuff, and as for hair, it's like, I mean, is it like facial hair? Uh, uh, the the hair in the down below? I mean, elaborate here, chart. You know, you mean like chest hair? I mean, because when you gain more testosterone, your hair starts to, it starts to look better. But once again, just not touching yourself is not the way. That's not the best way to increase your testosterone. The best way to increase your testosterone: eat a fucking steak, eat some goddamn meat, go to the gym, do something physical, and perhaps your hair and skin is gonna look better. But in terms of the skin, you also gotta have some decent skin game. You gotta be able to know that, lotion is more than just something you put on your schlong. Sharper thinking. Okay. I'm also kind of skeptical about this because, I mean, even if you are on the NoFap and all that, it's like, yeah, you probably are going to get a temporary increase in thinking skill, but there are some people out there, like myself, who just take time to think in general. It doesn't have anything to do with watching Pron or not. It has more to do with, well, disability, if anything. Uh, Okay, and then it's just confidence. I'm not going to go over confidence again. Once again, just have to keep on going to the gym, keep making that money, improve your social skills. That's all you need to know. Alpha... God, no! Oh, there's some fucking roach shit in here, too. Alpha male behavior. Bro, if you want to learn how to be a guy, it's like, I don't know, read some Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, or watch channels like Legion of Men or all the fucking Warband. Good speaking skills. What? Once again, that I need proof for that. Scurvy is somebody who isn't good at speaking in general. Like, I do tend to stammer my words a lot. Once again, that's a disability thing. Motivation returns. Once again, I swear, this is just repeating itself. And I'm repeating myself here. If you want to be motivated in life, turns out, just sitting in your room, whacking it all day is not a good thing. That's true. But if you truly, truly want to be motivated to do something, you actually need to talk to other people. You want to know how Scurvy got into Muay Thai? It wasn't from my parents telling me, like, oh, start doing some karate again. That's not how I got interested. I got interested because I actually asked other people, mainly Sir Yidis, about Muay Thai. And his words of caution actually gave me more motivation to do it. And since doing that, it's been fucking amazing. And that's going to be another segment here on the stream. If you're watching this as a VOD, go to the stream. Planning for the future. Like, you should be doing that anyways. Always be planning for the future. Creativity increases. Me? I don't know. I've always been the creative type, but these days I just don't really bother. Unless if it's with these videos. So, a lot of the more skeptical points here come from this yellow section right here, because, once again, I've just been repeating myself. And is it really more? Once again, is it more so that you stopped touching yourself, or is it the fact that you took some fucking initiative in your life and you decided to actually do something good for yourself? And but the thing is, if quitting the prawn is that initiative, I think that's fine. If that allows you to take that initiative, that's fine. But it's not the sole reason why you might be living a better life. Could be pairing that with, actually developing good habits. So let's go on to day 90. Memories begin to fade. What? I don't understand this part. Memories begin to fade? High interest from women. Alright, so this is where things are going to get a tad bit personal here. I've been on, I've been on NoFap for a long time now. Or was on NoFap for a long time now. Scurvy does no porn, which is, that's a good thing. But it's like, I've never really had, like, women never really found me, like, attractive in college. It's only kind of now where people are finally, I don't know, at least noticing me, probably because of all the effort I've been putting in at the gym. So that's something. It's like, hey, if you look good, turns out people might want to know something about you. So is the interest from the fact that like, oh wow, he doesn't whack it. It's just like, I mean, hey, chicks do like it if you don't watch porn. That's true. Because, once again, a relationship is partially about respect. And personally, I wouldn't, like, betray my partner that way. Or any way, really. But, like, I don't think you're gonna be just randomly getting laid. I think she'll notice that it's like, hey, this guy's actually masculine. It's probably not from the fact that, oh, wow, he doesn't touch himself anymore. That's not how women think. That's how guys think. High charisma. Once again, that's another consequence of taking initiative in your life. If you're able to talk to people, turns out, yeah, you'll develop charisma, and people like a charismatic person. I guess for a more darker version of this, you could use like any cult leader. For a brighter version of this, you could use someone like Chronic. Joy at the little things in life. I mean, you probably would have already developed that earlier on. I have a feeling it's just to, I don't know, fill out this part of the graph that they added that. Exceptional discipline. Oh boy, let's talk about discipline now. You want to know how you develop discipline? You go to a martial art. Join the military or join some institution that actually has a purpose in breaking you down and turning you into someone better. That's how you develop discipline. That and the gym. The gym can teach you some lessons about discipline as well. Able to live life to the fullest. Once again, like, the state of eudaimonia, if you don't know what that Greek word means, it means utter life satisfaction. Like, once again, if the impetus for this change is that you stopped touching yourself to videos, spicy movies, as Better Bachelor likes to say. Okay, hold on, let me just turn on my headphones again. There we are. The state of eudaimonia, if the impetus was, like, not touching yourself to spicy movies, like, that's fine. But it's not the sole reason why your life turned around. Your life turned around because one positive change led to another. And that led to another. And that led to another. And that led to another. Oh boy. What else was I gonna say before I end this segment? So yeah. But you also don't need to feel bad about yourself if, maybe, if you do have a girlfriend, but you're sick or but she's sick or something, and, you're not able to screw her that week. It's like, you shouldn't feel ashamed for, and if you really need to, like, blow, so to speak, it's like, you shouldn't need to fucking flagellate yourself because you touched yourself and you didn't do it to porn. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to be like, oh no, I failed NoFap. You only fail it if you start watching the spicy movies again. The pron. The bad stuff. And even then, it's like, I don't know what I was gonna say. A little bit of a brain fog. But it's like, she would probably understand, and she wouldn't be mad at you because you didn't think about anyone else. You were probably thinking about her, if anything. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Some of the NoFap people, they really do believe in some cult-like shit. And it's like, I also don't think it's necessarily healthy to, like, just have a never ever, like, having a healthy release of orange creamsicle. It's like, we as guys, we like to fuck. I'm putting it bluntly here. We like to fuck. And if you're not able to get that, it's like, if you're looking for, I don't know, some short-term relief, I don't know, maybe to clear your head, because sometimes people, men especially, can get, especially if they haven't really had sex like a lot of guys are now. You could count me as a part of that demographic. Like, it's like, yeah, you're probably gonna, you're gonna have to find one way or another, and the thing is, your dopamine, all the other hormones, that's not gonna be affected if you just, like, whack it, and it's not to any pornography. It's just, I'm not gonna get into fucking detail about the ways people do that, because I am trying to stay out here on YouTube. But it's like, if you gotta blow, then you need the buzz. But yeah, and there's no shame in that. It's just, when you do it too much, and when you pair that with the bad habit of spicy movies, that's when things start to become a problem. So ultimately, to end this segment, if you really are concerned about that, talk to your fucking doctor about how many times you should do that a day or per week. I'm not gonna give you that information because I'm not a doctor. So, let's get to our next segment, shall we? Oh man, that was actually kind of a long segment. Oh, that's kind of surprising. No one else is really watching. Just gonna send a message to a friend real quick. Alright, so allow me to, actually I am gonna play a little bit of music for y'all, while we wait, because I'm just gonna run to the little oranges room real quick. Do I have any music? Yes, I do. So I will be right back. And we are back. Let's see. No messages so far from anyone else. I'll actually send a message to another friend before we continue. Actually, let's get our article ready in the meantime. I'm just gonna scroll down here because it's probably sus picture even for YouTube. I'm just gonna say. So I'm just gonna send to my friend because he asked me about Fireball on Discord. He said what's bad about NoFap, and I did say that it is pretty cult like, especially when it's like the punishments and all that. If you whacked it not even to pron. It's like, I don't know, sometimes NoFap just doesn't see nuance in things in life and in biology. I don't know, it's fucking weird. It is gay sometimes. So yeah, something else I forgot to mention in that segment. NoFap is great if you are a prawn addict. Like, I highly suggest you do that. But if you're someone like me who never got off to prawn or whatnot, it's like it's not really gonna help. What's gonna help? Go to the gym, work on your social skills, and get some money in that bank account of yours. All right. So let's see. I think I got a message here. So we have an article here from Fight the New Drug. So, yeah. With that being said, let's get to our next segment. 10 differences between healthy In-N-Out and the In-N-Out in spicy movies. Spicy movies isn't produced with accurate information about In-N-Out in mind. It's created to entertain and manifest fantasies, no matter how violent or violating. Already, strong introduction. I have this is gonna be a good. I mean, I did read this article beforehand to see if it was good, and wouldn't you know, it is good. If somebody on the Chronic Discord recommended it, it's good. So, have you ever watched a movie and found yourself thinking something along the times of, "That's literally me"? Kidding. That is not what happens in real life. When people watch movies or TV shows, even though they know what they're seeing is fake, there's still somewhat of an expectation that reality is at least partially reflected in the media. Human brains want realism and logic to be able to fit into the content they consume, despite the fact that things like movies are intended to entertain, not educate. Berserk is very educational. I learned a lot from Berserk about how the Middle Ages worked. Hollywood rarely ever cares about informing viewers more than getting money from them. Think about the way that romantic comedies might provide unrealistic... Ooh, they said it! They said something about rom-coms! Like, this article's based already. Think about the way that romantic comedies might provide unrealistic expectations for a first relationship. Or a spy movie allows people to think there's always a gadget or trick available for a secret agent, no matter the situation. Well, the tools that the feds like to use is, we have to go onto men's circles and prevent them from talking to each other. When a movie is about something someone knows a lot about and has direct experience in, they're obviously going to notice the flaws portrayed. However, when a movie is about something that they don't have experience in or know very little about, they tend to overlook any possible errors or mischaracteristics. After all, how would they know the difference? Another shot? This is a very well-written article. I'll take a shot to that. Absorbing this information, even if there's a general understanding that this isn't reality, can pave the way to forming unrealistic expectations. But I could buy a Crimson Beharit off of Etsy or a Redbubble. That's real. Kidding. I don't mean to be so condescending to the article. I'm just trying to add some humor in here. This can be true for movies, shows, photoshopped images on social media, or any other visual element of entertainment. Humans have had their expectations and understanding shaped by the world around them since the dawn of time. However, movies aren't the only media shaping expectations of viewers. Spicy movies can also heavily shape consumers' expectations, particularly of In-N-Out. Even though spicy movies is produced in order to entertain, not educate. This is made worse when you consider the majority of kids are exposed to spicy movies by the time they're 13. What the fuck? Now that I think about it, I actually have met people who watched that shit way too young, and it fucked them up immensely. And that approximately 45% of teens who consumed spicy movies did so in part to learn about In-N-Out, according to a 2020 study. Yeah, there's some merit to that. Like you do want to at least see something that is like, some people might think it's informative. Like, for like the month that I watched and never whacked to, that shit. That's a keynote. I never whacked to that because I knew something was up and I knew it was fake. But basically, it's like it is something you might want to learn in case you get into an encounter. There is a there is, I don't know, I wouldn't say merit to that, but it's more so, it's like, yeah, curious people, if you're curious about something, you're gonna try and find ways to like look up how to do that thing. And when the school isn't going to, and rightfully so, I don't think they should be showing like this shit at all to kids. I think it's up to their parents to do that, and I think the parents need to grow a fucking spine. But it's like if they feel like they're not being taught well enough about something, they're gonna take the matter into their own hands. Similarly, survey results also show 1 in 4 18 to 24-year-olds, 24.5%, listed spicy movies as the most helpful source to learn how to have In-N-Out. So how are these misconceptions shaping the way people behave with each other? That's a good question that it raises, because when you think you're not being taught something, and then you actually go to something where you know that it has the what you're looking for, or so you think. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know, the most accurate. I mean, I don't really know much about this shit, but I mean, you might probably learn more from like amateur stuff than like stuff by like Blacked. Because at least with the and keep in mind, I'm not defending Pron here. I'm just simply explaining something. But at least with the amateur stuff, it's like you're not, it is going to look a little bit more realistic, I guess. It's still bad for you, but at least it's not like Blacked. Oh, oh man, Lena the plug. Oh boy. Spicy movies shape our culture's In-N-Out expectations. We have entered into a world where young people don't have any personal experience with In-N-Out, are learning everything they know from spicy movies. And as you can imagine, spicy movies is unfortunately an effective teacher for toxic ideals. It isn't produced with accurate education in mind. It's created to entertain and manifest fantasies, no matter how violent or violating. Let's see. Yeah, the link that I hovered over, it's, yeah, oftentimes, like, things have gotten really violent because of Pron. That is true. I mean, look at the UK. Bitches are being strangled to death because that's what guys look up, and girls, because they don't really have any masculine figures in their life, they assume that to be masculine. On a primal ideal, it is, but in a prefrontal cortex kind of thing, no. The In-N-Out often portrayed in mainstream spicy movies today is often not safe, healthy, and sometimes it isn't even consensual. Yes, yeah, that's true as well. I forget the exact numbers, but there's certainly a correlation, at least, that not all of it is consensual. Not everything is like Dig Bar Gay Rap signing the contract to Bang Bros Capital. Those are some funny fucking songs right there. Shout out to Dig Bar Gay Raps. Below, we compiled a list of 10 of the main differences between healthy In-N-Out and the In-N-Out shown in spicy movies. Spicy movie In-N-Out. In-N-Out is using someone. Healthy In-N-Out. In-N-Out is caring for someone. Spicy movies send the message that people are objects, tools to be used to gratify a desire, no matter the cost. Healthy, consensual In-N-Out is about individuals seeing each other's humanity and being selfless. That is true. Coming from a virgin, it's like, that's kind of what I'm looking for in a partner. That's kind of why I'm such a stickler about virginity in particular. Because for me, I don't like viewing people as like slabs of meat, right? But the thing is, when somebody already views themselves like that, it's like, first of all, I want nothing to do with you because you don't respect yourself. And second of all, it's like, I just feel bad. I just feel really fucking bad. Research consistently shows that spicy movies can play a big role in teaching viewers to consume people as products for their own personal satisfaction, which can ultimately have unhealthy consequences for individuals, relationships, and the cultures in which we live in. Yeah, thank you for mentioning the culture. This is something Scurvy talks about a lot. Is the impact of hookup culture and pron. That's what happens when you have a society that is always sexually satisfied but never fulfilled in it. Two, spicy movie in and out. Partners do in and out at each other. Healthy in and out. In and out is a sharing moment with a partner. There is a certain way of experiencing good down there that is the opposite of closeness, said Dr. Gary Brooks, a psychologist who has worked with spicy movie addicts for the last 30 years. At best, it could be managed somewhat by people, but at most of the time, it creates a barrier that poisons relationships. Leading relationship experts, Doctors John and Julie Gottman. Oh, I bet they last name like that. I bet some of them have a nose at least bigger than average. The world-renowned Gottman Institute explained, when watching spicy movies, the user is in total control of the experience, in contrast to normal in and out, which people are sharing control with the partner. Thus, a spicy movie enjoyer may form the unrealistic expectation that in and out will be under only one person's control. The relationship goal of intimate connection is confounded and ultimately lost. When in and out is healthy, it could be an act of togetherness. Spicy movies displays in and out as simply an act to be done to a person, degrading them and creating a selfish sense of independence between the persons involved. Healthy in and out is more bonding, intimate, and keeps the other person's desire in mind. I mean, there's a reason why bitches are always like, oh, he's so dry in bed now. But I'm not here to rail on men or women tonight. Just gonna take a quick sip of water. Spicy movie in and out. Separate from emotion and love. Healthy in and out. An expression of intimacy. Yeah, I'm just gonna read it like that. It gets, the euphemisms. It could get a little annoying. Spicy movies compartmentalizes in and out and affection. Often, little that is portrayed in the mainstream spicy movie world can even be described as an act of love, and might better be described as an act of domination and hate. Just as harmful as the things spicy movie shows is what it doesn't show. Spicy movies doesn't give an accurate picture of what healthy in and out is like. It cuts out important things like consent, communication, before play, and other ways partners are responsive to each other's needs and preferences. Healthy in and out can be an expression of love and feeling between equal individuals, building upon an intimacy in a relationship. Yep. Now, also think about how... So, I want you guys to think about how this also affects, women. When Chad is, Chad might probably be one of those guys as well, who watches quite a bit of that stuff, even though he's in great shape and all that. It's like, what was he gonna get at? It's like, think about why he's doing that, and what's going to happen with that chick after she's done having fun. We'll put it like that. For her, she's gonna attach. Biologically speaking, that's how women work, right? Pair bonding. It's very fast for women. Meanwhile, for Chad, he's not gonna be, he's not gonna get attached. He's not new to in and out at all. And so he's just, he's just doing this for the sake of, doing it. It's like, I'm better than being alone. He's basically using the attitude that he developed from watching spicy movies into the dating world. And that's a fucking disaster. So yeah, Chad does have something to do with this. Spicy movie in and out can be hurtful. Healthy in and out is nurturing. Spicy movies sell the idea that sometimes in and out can and should be used as a weapon or as punishment. This is dangerous and unhealthy. I mean, I have heard stories of women actually kind of liking that, but, this is a huge but here, and I cannot lie. Jokes aside, it's like, I don't think, I also think this is a side effect of chicks not having like a true masculine figure in their lives. And so once again, it's an out of desperation to claim some form of like masculine figure, right? Anyways, continuing on. For example, a recent Australian study found that 70% of young people reported frequently seeing men as dominant, 34% frequently see women being called names or slurs, and 11% reported frequently seeing violence and aggression towards a woman that was non-consensual. Another 13% of young people reported seeing aggressive, non-consensual... Oh, shit. I'm gonna leave it like that. When they watch spicy movies. So together they found... the study found that 1 in 4 young people have had repeated exposure to depictions of violent, non-consensual in and out within the last year of their lives. Now, I think this is talking more about like the pron, and not something like what happened to Casca in Berserk, where in that story, that was handled with a lot of care. I mean, care might be the wrong word, but it was depicted not for the sake of just showing that, but it was brutal. And if you didn't have that reaction, then I think something's fucking wrong with you. In reality, healthy in and out should be a controlled act of care, not something that means harm. 5. In and out, spicy movie in and out is emotionally distant. Healthy in and out is emotionally close. It's no wonder that degrading, objectifying in and out of spicy movies is emotionally distant. While the amount of violence shown in spicy movies is troubling, what is perhaps even more disturbing is the portrayed reactions to that violence. One study that 95% of the targets of violence or aggression in spicy movies appealed either neutral or appeared to respond with fun. In other words, spicy movies is sending the message that in and out violence is just a part of pleasure. Healthy in and out includes emotional investment and recognizing that emotional needs, desires, and preferences between partners, recognizing the emotional needs, desires, and preference between partners, always asking for consent first. That's important. That's always important. Despite what other people might say, always gotta ask. Like, it's one thing if it's a hug, another thing if it's I don't know, midgets and chains. That has to be one of my favorite bass shaman quotes. He's like, and then you start looking at weird shit like midgets and chains. Spicy movie in and out can happen anytime with anyone. Healthy in and out requires certain conditions. Spicy movies would have you believe that anyone can, can suddenly start having in and out with another person at any minute and enjoy it. It downgrades communication, consent, and emotions among numerous other factors that are all at play when in and out might be able to occur. When it comes to the consequence of acts portrayed in spicy movies, there are often two extremes. Most spicy movies fall into the first extreme, which ignores any potential negative consequences of violent behavior, a lack of consent, or not using protection and contraceptives. Yeah, that's true. That that does happen. The guy does not wear a Jimmy cap, Johnson cap, you could say. However, at the other extreme are videos where the pain of those portrayed in videos is glamorized, even if people on screen are shown to be upset. These videos uh, glorify uh, spicy violence and consequences such as skin. Oh boy. Uh, yeah. These these things are portrayed as trophies or evidence of the violence and domination inflicted upon the performers. Uh, Spicy movie in and out can be degrading. Healthy in and out is always respectful. Research suggests that increased spicy movie consumption is associated with the enjoyment of degrading, uncommon, or aggressive behaviors. Another study indicates that teens often report trying to copy spicy movies in their own encounters, and that the pressure to imitate spicy movies was often an aspect of unhealthy relationships. The very base of healthy in and out is mutual respect. A lack of respect results in hurt feelings at best and violence and abuse at worst. But spicy movies would have you believe that degrading people doesn't matter as long as you're feeling good, or even that the people being degraded enjoy it, or oh god, or deserve it. Ah, god damn it! YouTube, don't take this down. 8. Uh, Spicy movie in and out lacks healthy communication. Healthy in and out requires healthy communication. Meaningful communication is nearly absent from spicy movies, and when it's present, you could hardly call it healthy, i.e., name calling, verbal abuse. Spicy movies makes talking seem like a mood killer, but communicating likes, dislikes, or other thoughts during in and out promotes healthier, safer, and all around better in and out and better communication with your partner. Often performers list out do's and don'ts before filming starts, but the consumer doesn't see that side of production. Only the edited and finished product. Uh, Spicy movie in and out has no limits. Anything goes. Healthy in and out has set boundaries. Boundaries. We lack boundaries in today's society. And turns out, for women in particular, they need boundaries. Guys too. I'm not denying that. It's good to set up healthy boundaries with anyone, man or woman. In spicy movies, anything you want to do is okay to do, no matter how unacceptable, be it sexist, racist, abusive, illegal, etc. I think spicy movies are both misogynistic and misandrist because it's mainly in how it's portrayed, right? It's like you have it's so big, and then you have the guy who's fucking like ripped, like once again, most people are focused on how like guys consume prawn, and rightfully so. But there needs to be more about women. There needs to be more research about how this affects women and expectations. The rule seems to be if it provides fun to someone, then it is acceptable. According to a UK survey, that's a weird typo, of over 22,000 adult women, 16% reported having been forced or coerced to perform acts on the other person had seen in spicy movies. Of course, not all spicy movies feature physical violence, but it's important to recognize that even non-violent spicy movies have been shown to associate with negative effects like increased aggression of the intimate kind. In fact, research indicates that uh, spicy movie consumers are more likely to objectify and dehumanize others in the intimate way, more likely to express an intent to grape, less likely to intervene during an assault. Oh no, go figure. It's more so coming from me, survivor of that shit. Uh, More likely to blame survivors of an assault. More. I mean, okay, with the whole victim blaming thing, that's a whole other can of worms. This thing just opened, but honestly, still a good article, even if it's a bit more on the feminist end. More likely to support violence against women. More likely to forward lewd texts without consent, and are more likely to commit acts of intimate violence. 10. In a spicy movie in and out compromises your values. Healthy in and out reflects your values. Ah, shit. Let me turn on my headset again. Spicy movie in and out doesn't often center on safety and consent, but healthy in and out ideally does. Even by the lowest estimate, more than 1 in every 3 spicy movie depicts intimate violence or aggression. In fact, according to a study that analyzed spicy movie titles alone, 1 out of every 8 titles suggested the first time users on spicy movie sites described acts of intimate violence. During healthy in and out, people don't have to check their values at the door. Rather, people get to see those values exemplified and feel safe and comfortable doing so. I'm going to take a quick shot, because this is actually quite a bit for rereading, even. Anti-pron is pro in and out. Hopefully, by now, it's obvious that being anti-pron goes with being pro in and out. Spicy movies is simply incompatible with healthy in and out, and in what it portrays and what research shows it results in between partners. Healthy in and out is a mutual, respectful act between 2 consenting adults who could hold on to their emotions and intimacy without feeling compromised or exploited. Don't buy the lies. Spicy movies sell. Oh wait, yeah, that's just an advertisement at the end. But honestly, yeah, this was a pretty good article. This is from Fight the New Drug, so this is very much a no porn kind of deal, not a NoFap kind of thing, but a no porn kind of thing. So yeah, go no porn if you haven't. You'll be far better off without that stuff. And also, you might have a bit of a catalyst to change your life for the better. Alright, I'm going to address some chats here if there's any. I guess there's nothing here right now. I don't think this is going to be quite a popular stream. Give me 1 moment. I'm gonna put on a different song from We Love Katamari. hold on. Do I want the? Nah, I don't think we're gonna play Kuru Kuru Rock. Yeah, this one's a good one. So, I'll be right back.
No beautiful star. 回るディスコボールやってきましたディスコホール目指せ輝くナンバーワン望みは高く限りなくオラのダンスステップにみんなハンズアップフロアのテンションはもうライザークラッペハンダベヨースパンダッパ集まってそう固まってヒアウィーゴーだエブリバディレーザービームでレッツラゴー上り詰めるべディスコプリンス宇宙に届けこのディスコダンスみんな大好き I love you ディスコデックそうファンキーナイMIC でチェコワンズオラの話も一遍聞いてくれ熱い魂語るライムスターそうやってきましたアイマスター夢は輝くナンバーワンきっと届くべな君ねこの思いラップステックにみんなハンズアップフロアのせい
And we are back. So, let's get to the video segment. So, literally, in this whole situation has been happening for at least the past week now, where host of the No Jumper podcast, Adam22, his wife apparently has a scene on oh god. But anyways, the point is, this is a guy who, you know, he married a corn star. I think he's been in some corn himself. I don't know. But the guy's a cuckold, and shit like that is caught. There's kind of a direct link between prawn usage and cuckolding. You might have to fact check me on that, but I believe that's the case. So, we do have a video here from Manic the Manic Mechanic, member of the war band. And by the way, yeah, I'm on an alt account. If I was on the actual account that I upload my videos with, you'll see that I'm subscribed to him. And once again, I recommend everybody from the war band. They all make pretty good shit. So, let's begin.
After 7 years with my girl,
this
is not the breakup conversation. I really might have sounded like that right there for a second. Yeah. After 7 years together, been doing porn pretty much the whole time, but we've gotten more and more deeper into the conversation or into the porn stuff. And after, you know, many hundreds and hundreds of threesomes and stuff,
yeah,
we decided, we've been having this conversation for.
He didn't decide this. His wife was like, let me do this or I break up with you.
For like damn near a year.
Okay.
She shot her first ever scene with another man.
Oh.
That's a fucking L.
The cringe! The cringe!
So, Adam22, mostly known for his involvement in the No Jumper podcast, has just married a porn star. Now,
damn it, Manic! Why aren't you using corn like you should be? You're a member of the war band. You gotta use the euphemisms, my guy.
this went under the radar for the most part until his wife posted this video.
We're gonna skip that. I don't want this taken down.
Obviously,
wow, I did not know you were gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna show a little bit.
Obviously, Adam22 would have gotten clowned on Twitter for this, but it really blew up in his face when he responded to it in the worst way possible. It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall, it wasn't that big a deal.
Fucking look at this cuck shit right here. It's like, what he always has to like cucks always have to justify the things, the degenerate things that they do. Like, look at Destiny. He's been on so many fucking podcasts talking about his open relationship, but how much poon has he gotten other than his wife? And I use wife in quotes here. It's fucking disgusting.
She watched me sleep with hundreds of girls, and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and...
What the fuck? They're both cucks. I know everybody's clowning on Adam22, but let's fucking clown on LTP as well. Can we do that? Isn't that equality?
And our business. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size.
Ah! What the fuck? Oh, that's gross. God damn it, Manic. Why didn't you censor some of this shit?
And just like most cuckolds, Leafy is here, gets involved to cause a little bit of drama. Leafy is here, replies with whatever helps you sleep at night.
I've seen Leafy's shit before. You know what I'm talking about. Before Kiwi Farms basically became a deep website. Oh boy, I gotta try it. I mean, I know Brave has some Tor functionality, but I don't know the domain of Kiwi Farms now. Is it still .net?
Adam22 would then quote tweet Leafy's response saying, "How many sex partners have you had? No offense, but you resemble some sort of botched abortion attempt. Not sure why this app has given you the confidence to be critical of anyone else's life choices."
Oh my god. This is something feminists and fucking POA scumbags like to do all the time. How many people have you had sex with? Oh, I sell, virgin loser, shit like that. Leafy's had a girlfriend before. He's had sex.
Leafy then responds and ratios Adam22, saying, "More than you, cuck. Also, can you ask your wife out for me?" Leafy did follow through with his tweet, as on stream, he was sliding into Lena's DMs.
Slide in her GMs. All right, it's time. We're going farther with this shit, bro. We're going farther. Lena the plug. Let's see what's good with her. All right, I gotta activate my full fucking Riz right now. All right, I need a second to think, bro. I need a second to really... I can't airball here, bro. I can't do that. This person is into black people. This is how you fucking... People ask how you have that Riz. And the answer is you gotta look at the person's history. It's all...
That's kind of true. That's kind of true. But it's harder to do that in real life than somebody, who's on the internet. And so it astounds me that Miss Plug, I don't know what her last name is. Is it Mrs. Jumper? But basically she did a lot of like the BBC scenes. Then chances are it's like, yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, by the way, I have seen this video before, but
It's all about the fucking history, right? This person is into black people. So I gotta act black, for lack of a better term, right? What is some fucking black people riz? Let's think about this.
Fuck, man. The fuck, Leafy?
I know, yo, baby girl, I know I don't look black, but I'm actually 68% West African.
Adam 20.
Oh, Leafy. I'm glad he didn't really change. As a matter of fact, he's only gotten edgier. He's no longer the safe, edgy kind. Like, though I do think Leafy is, you know, a bit of a twink. But that's just my opinion. But we do need more people like Leafy actually saying the truth on things. I have listened to some of his Rumble streams before. He's actually right on quite a bit, as it turns out.
22 would continue the coping on his Twitter timeline, saying, "Kinda weird how calling me a cuck is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed and I thought it was pretty hot. If that makes me a cuck..."
Ah! What the fuck, man? You're just Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, my guy? What's it accomplishing? I don't think it's accomplishing anything. I think you're just... You keep on owning yourself by trying to come off as macho or masculine or whatever. And then you write, I saw the movie of my wife getting plowed and I thought it was... Ah! And this dreamy bull motherfucker, or looking like motherfucker, is... God damn it. Am I actually gonna... I'm not gonna remember the timestamp, but we're just gonna keep going. He looks like Dreamy Bull. I have a Dreamy Bull meme prepared for you guys, so we can take a look at that, so you can kind of get the comparison. Let's continue.
So be it. He would then get ratioed by Leafy's here again when he simply said L. Leafy would also
Twitter
quote
war.
tweet it saying the West has fallen. But that is not all. Adam 22 keeps doubling down for some reason. Adam 22, please just log off. Twitter was literally down for like 2 days and you kept tweeting during it. Sneeko said nothing will corrupt a pure soul quicker than porn. Adam 22 would then say shut up cuck, and then
Oh, sorry. It's two cuckolds going at each other. Cuckception. Wait, no. It's a cuck match? But it's a rare Sneeko W. Though, I don't know why Sneeko the cucko is talking like he's fucking Muslim when he's not. God, I don't know what it is with all these pickup roaches turning Muslim because Tate did that. First of all, Tate's not a fucking... He's not actually a fucking Muslim. Just because he's been seen on a prayer mat, I don't fucking buy it. Scurvy's part Middle Eastern. Even though his grandpa was atheist like he is. Yeah, you know, at the time, Iran was still practicing Islam before it got, you know, turned to the fucking shithole that it is today.
Sneeko responds, brother, it's not too late to delete your porn account. Think about your daughter's future. This is not the way part. This will be what we call a rare Sneeko W, but a W nonetheless. So Sneeko, please cherish it while you still have one. And now we have the latest example of Adam 22 absolutely mauling on the timeline about this. I already showed like 4 tweets of him talking about his wife getting...
Oh, Manic, by the way, I love your choice in music. Kirby Air Ride, fucking GOAT game.
Loud. And he's still talking about it. Adam 22 says, I wasn't born with the strength required to let another dude bang my wife.
What the fuck are those plates? Those look like... Oh my god, I bench more than this motherfucker does. Okay, we see the yellow... That's not a 45. This guy, Scurvy benches 185. That's not 185. And even if it is, if one of those plates says 45, it's probably a fucking CrossFit plate. So it's not an actual fucking plate. He's lifting helium, which isn't anything.
It takes hours upon hours in the gym to gain this kind of strength. Weak men will never understand. One notable thing about the image is that those are not 45-pound plates. And like clockwork, Leafy is here responded. So that is the Adam 22 drama as it's unfolding right now. But I think before we end, I should mention that Adam 22, many people are calling him the P word. And after just...
The P word? Okay, I was actually confused by this. Is it pussy? Because I think he's a fucking pussy.
It's about like 16 seconds of research. Yeah, I think they're onto something.
Oh my god. That P word. Oh god damn it, Manic. Oh no. Oh god. I mean, with the amount of tattoos that he has, from the neck downward. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wouldn't be surprised if
so I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But no.
I guess a two spicy movie stars marry each other. I guess that goes to show that degenerates attract each other.
Other guys.
The problem is there's way too many degenerates in today's society.
Busting her coochie and ass out.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend.
Oh no.
Something like that happened.
She filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say angry.
No wonder why 2 out of the 3 guests he has on are of a darker skin tone.
Angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like her, that's your sitch.
You know, I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it. You know?
God.
I said that I wanted her to do it. I'm like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam, you didn't do that shit.
Update, I'm recording this at like midnight right now, but there was a scare that Leafy would get banned from Rumble because Adam 22 DMCA'd him. That seems not to be the case, and it was just Rumble was having issues when it came.
Oh, thank God. That would have been bad. All right. Let's see if I could find a safer. Okay, we're gonna show what this guy looks like. He looks exactly like fucking Dreamy Bull. So we're gonna watch a Dreamy Bull meme here. It's not and this is not a bonus segment or anything, but because the guy here looks a lot like Dreamy Bull, we're just gonna play this meme. Oh my god. And I mean, just considering the theme of the stream here. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't get the stream ended prematurely.
You're still alive.
Yes.
That's where we're going. I want you to come with me. I'm about to come.
You see what I mean? He kind of looks like Dreamy. Minus the fucking twink voice, and, well, Dreamy doesn't, he has a mustache, but not like this guy's mustache.
It's so fucking weird. I'm about to do that shit.
What the Steve, I'm Batu Khan. Oh man, oh this is great. Even though it's just me viewing it, this is fucking great.
Always about to bust his last final nut.
I'm the fucking
Cries in pain. That was his last final nut. Okay, yeah, finally, we have a bit more of a safe for work kind of thing. There's definitely a similarity, although I think this guy's older. Yo, it's hump day. Oh, God, now I'm starting to say some sus shit. But turns out this is not the last of the videos we're seeing tonight. We have ourselves a bonus segment. So, let's take a look-see here. We're going to return to the Cyrax saga. Actually, in just a moment. I need to use the bathroom again. So I'm going to have Disco Prince play some more before we resume.
はもうライザーフラペハンダメヨスタンダ滑舌は確実そう格別ヒアウィゴーだエブリバディチェケラッチョーでレッツラゴー上の方目立つ方法集めて固めてそして語るでみんな大好き I love youしてそう集めれば星になるいつか To the sky 誰だって飛べるのさ夜空を走る王様レモン金の耳にI change my life 夏の虹めがけて To the sky 必ず見つけるよ憧れの beautiful star
Alright, we are back, Aruni. Let's get back to the Cyrax saga. So, basically what happened, on the 25th of June, there was a protest that was hosted by, let's say, it's probably in the description. No, not that, but it was, some guy basically went to Cyrax's house to protest the fact that he's a Pete O. Yes, Cyrax is a Pete O. There's no denying that. He has sent pictures of his dick to somebody who he thought was a 14-year-old girl. So yes, he is a Pete O. It is proven. There was a sting done by Masso Reports like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. And so basically, the guy went there to protest that a Pete O is living in Lloyd Street. And eventually, a fight breaks out between the guy and Cyrax. And it doesn't take much to know who won that fight. It was the guy protesting because, Cyrax. Let's take a... We're not going to watch this full thing. But we're definitely going to watch the first few minutes of it.
Please. Is Chance still here?
Yeah.
Can we speak with him?
Yeah. Chance! Yeah. I want to talk to you. Is that other guy still out there?
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm letting your neighbors know.
Now, can you come in then?
What's that?
Can you come in then?
Yep. Is this locked?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
That's great.
Hold 21. Good, good. Hey, Chance, we're gonna have you turn around, put your hands behind your back for me,
Why?
okay? What's that?
Why?
Because you're under arrest.
Why? Listen, can I talk to you guys for a minute?
Relax, relax.
What?
Stop, Chance.
What?
Relax.
Calm down.
Mom, please, please.
Stop.
I love the sound of Chance like screaming the way he does brings music to my fucking ears. It's so cathartic. And you're all right. I'm not gonna spoil this. Let's resume.
Calm down.
I'm scared.
Relax.
I'm scared.
Don't
He's just
scream.
fucking screaming.
Chance. He's taken care of. What is he being arrested for?
Assault.
Why? They were on our. Can I?
Yeah, that's the thing. Chance actually did assault somebody, not in the intimate way, but given the opportunity, considering he's known for his rage boners. Yeah. And the fact that he doesn't regret hitting that baseball bat on that protester on public property, yeah.
Can I show you something?
We've been told that we can protect ourselves here.
Yes, we can.
We've got a witness that said
No,
that.
listen, I have.
Chance,
Well,
let him talk.
Can I?
We've got a witness, one of your neighbors that said that
Can I
saw
show
Chance
you?
go out onto
Can
the
I
sidewalk
show
and
you
strike this
something,
man.
sir? Before you arrest me, can I please show you something?
What do you got to show me?
These guys threatened me.
Okay.
I have proof.
Okay.
Please.
You still can't go out onto a sidewalk and strike
Listen,
somebody with a baseball bat.
listen, sir. Can I
And the cops are right here.
be honest?
Anything you need to keep.
Sir, can I be honest with you for a minute, please? Please.
You got shoes?
Sir, can I please just go? I swear to God.
I
Sir,
understand.
sir,
Yes, sir.
can I please?
allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to.
Sir, can I please, can I ask you something?
Wait,
We've been asking you guys for help for a long
I
time.
understand. I've been out here
Have not given.
dozens.
Wow, one of these cops has he's been called on a lot for that. For all the bullshit police calls that Chance has done and waste the Akron police's time and effort. This arrest is fucking justified, man, for so many reasons.
Dozens of times.
Sir, can I please, can I make a deal with you, please, sir?
We can't make deals,
No.
Chance.
You got shoes, Chance?
Mom, please.
Chance.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Listen,
Chance.
I protected myself.
Chance.
You don't understand.
I understand, Chance.
No,
I can only imagine the cops here like, God damn it, this ugly motherfucker again. Because apparently Cyrax is even uglier than he is in, like, the virtual space. That would be really funny if I came up to meet the guy and just fucking gave me... no, I'm not going to say that. I don't want this stream getting taken down. My friends know what I would do to the goblin if I ever saw him in real life. And no, it's not anything like, sexual. Certainly nothing like that. Let's continue.
you don't.
Chance, come on.
No, you don't.
Take
It's,
him with you.
Okay.
Has a lot to do with the kick punch. It's all in the mind. That kind of physicality.
Not tell him to get the fuck out of here.
Turn.
We'll tell him. Chance, turn around.
Turn.
Sir, I have been trying to.
Turn.
I have been trying to help me.
Chance, come on now.
They're gonna lock me up if I help you.
Help! Why? Can I please talk to you? I want help. That's all I want.
Hey, Chance, do you have shoes?
Yes, he has shoes.
Sir,
Where are the shoes?
Sir,
It's
can
tight, I can't
Chance, where are your
get the
shoes?
bracelet off.
I want to know some. Ah!
Chance, stop.
Hey, stop it.
My Chance is fucking Cyrax, man. He's being such a I don't know what he is. He's being fucking retarded right now. I know that. From one retard to another, Chance, you are being retarded. you should just be complying with the cops. And yeah, don't cause him any more trouble. Get your fucking shoes on and go to that van, because I've seen the rest of this.
Please, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? Please. I have something to show you.
Well, say it.
These people made death threats towards me, and I have proof. I have proof that one of your
show you one they made on me tonight.
Yeah, my partners said he
No,
saw it.
Mom,
Are you
grab-
ready to him? Okay, but there's no way for us to prove that was him.
21. Then I have a 39.
Okay, so we have to go.
Mom, get my phone and show them, please.
43.
Okay.
Mom,
But
get my phone and show them,
43.
he has the
please.
right to be on the sidewalk.
No, that's our sidewalk.
Mom, call Karen right now. Hey, call Karen right now.
Okay. Anything in your pockets, Chance? You got shoes?
No, can we stay here and talk?
No.
No, I want you, please.
No, Chance.
And you guys gotta take him out in front of him, right? That's fucking bullshit too.
Hey,
Can you make him leave before you take him out?
We'll make sure that he's okay. Okay.
We don't want this on camera.
Yeah, you need to quit,
We can't stop that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Can't stop.
Yes, you
Mom, please, hey, call Karen right now. Please call somebody to stop this.
Nobody can
Nobody's
stop.
gonna stop it. They gotta take you no matter what. Anybody steps in, they're gonna take them too.
I don't know where his shoes are.
Can I
Where's your shoes at, Chance?
Chance, where's your shoes? Chance, you don't want to go barefoot. I promise you that.
I don't want
Make him wear my slippers.
No, Mom, please help me. Mom,
I can't do anything, Chance. I've been telling you.
Sir,
Come on.
I don't want my welfare dollars being taken.
Listen,
Get these on your feet.
Chance,
I
step
want
in.
to know. I want to know something, please.
Chance, put the slippers on.
Put
You don't
the
want to go
slippers on your
barefoot.
I don't. Listen. Mom, please help me.
Come on.
Please save me.
I will go to court for you.
I want to know something. Why didn't you guys raise me before when I screamed for help? I screamed for help and you didn't do anything.
Because you hit somebody with a fucking baseball bat on public property. They're not gonna answer your call for help. He was... The guy who was there doing the protest, he had every fucking right to go at your ass. Not in that way. But you know what I mean. He had every right to fight back. And get an angle of your scabs.
Because he's so small.
I screamed for help.
I don't know what the county will do.
I screamed for help so many times. Why didn't you help us?
All right, Chance, we're walking out.
Mom, I love you.
I love you too.
that's the rooster scream. Let it all out, Cyrus.
No, why you did this to me?
Chance, don't say anything. Don't give
He is not a predator.
All right, yeah, that's good enough for this. I wanted to get to this part because this is where the footage of the arrest actually starts. If you look at that guy's channel, what's his name? You could find it on Based Shaman's channel. I know that. But if we take a look at this next one, so.
What up, y'all? I know I haven't posted on here in quite some time.
It's gonna be one of those videos where Chance just has his eyes closed for a lot of it, so you know he's lying out of his ass. Everybody on this planet has one habit or another to show that they're lying about something. With Chance, it's that he closes his eyes and starts talking. That's how you know he's lying. I know that I am innocent from all the other times that you accused me of doing bad things. And while he's saying something like that, he has his eyes closed. So, and from the title, how is the court case helping him? It's a legitimate question. It's something to make you ponder. But yeah, honestly, this bonus segment was a lot more fun than the last one. But I am just going to get some things prepared. Just give me like a moment. So I'm gonna put some different Katamari music on. Which one do I want? There we go. I'll be right back. Back. So, I'm just gonna see if we have everything. So, a quick little segment. I want to talk about the Muay Thai classes I've started taking in these past few weeks. I've been thoroughly enjoying them. It's honestly been something that I've been looking for a while now. Like like when I was younger, I actually did take like some karate classes. I think I mentioned that in the first segment of the show tonight. But the reason why I've taken an interest in like Muay Thai in particular is it's mainly because of how Scurvy's body is like, you know, long arms, tall, and I'd figured that it's like, you know, and I've even had some friends of mine like tell me that it's like, yo, you do pretty good in Muay Thai. But what really spurred me on was some conversations I had with a few members of the warband on the Chronic Discord server, namely Sir Yeetus and someone else. I say Sir Yeetus because Sir Yeetus is on YouTube. I believe he's streaming right now at the time of me streaming this. So there's that. But honestly, it really was that conversation that I had with him and the other guy, and it's just like the training, it's brutal, and I love it. It's what I've been looking for. for a long time. Now, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it every day, but considering the gym that I've signed up to, it's like I basically have like 5 classes a month. I think that's fine, and I don't mind a little brutality to start the week off, to start it off on a high. Mondays are particularly uneventful for Scurvy, and considering that I go to Muay Thai on Monday and sometimes Saturday, could be even after the the day after the show, but yeah, I just have a good time there regardless. I like my instructors. I think they definitely have been teaching me a lot of useful things, and when I go to the gym, I actually use the punching bags there to practice Muay Thai, so I'm not like stale. And even when my legs aren't fucking killing me, yeah, I still practice. Like and even then, I'm starting to actually like really like take this seriously. This is actually something that I take seriously. Like when I did karate when I was younger, I felt like it was more of like a dance, if anything. And don't get me wrong, I think karate is a cool looking dance. But Muay Thai is just more practical. Like if let's just say if some faggot picks a fight with you, and basically, whoever, basically in that scenario, whoever has more knowledge of spacing and technique is the one who wins. And chances are, most people don't know Muay Thai. Because most people in the US of A are fucking fat. And also, Muay Thai is a killer workout. You sweat a lot throughout a class. That's a lot of water weight that you lose, even when when the instructor gives you a break to let you catch your breath, get some water. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to Muay Thai in particular, it's like that's actually applicable in a fight. As you can see from this image right here, this guy right here fucking throwing a roundhouse, and this other guy's trying to block it or dodge it. It really is something. Like there's a reason why MMA has Muay Thai in it, and it's because of how aggressive it is. And honestly, like for Scurvy, I quite like training with people who are a rank higher than me. One thing, it humbles me, but also, like, I actually get to improve. Because when I'm with other people, this around my level, considering I'm just a beginner, white, I sometimes I don't really feel like it's all that balanced, because I do have some experience with martial arts, even though I've kind of forgotten some of it, but I still remember the fundamentals. But right now, for Scurvy, it's largely the footwork that I have to improve on. And I think that's going to come with time. I'm certainly going to be committed to this, because I got 6 months of a membership. So this is before I go off to grad school. That's for sure. But yeah, I encourage young men to learn some form of martial art. It could be something a little bit more dancey, like Subakdo or Taekwondo. Or it could be something a bit more practical, like Jiu-Jitsu or Muay Thai or Judo. The Scurvy would like to learn Judo because, once again, body type. But yeah. allow me to just get some things ready for the regular cancellation. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Let's see how it looks now. It's a little right-sided. But yeah, let's get to our regular cancellation. So, as you can see, we have Damien Slash. So keep in mind, this segment right here, it's actually a satirical segment that this guy made. So let's play it.
Consume porn and engage in self-love about 5 or 6 times a day on average, 7 days a week, and have done for the last 10 years. This doesn't give you the right to label someone like me a coomer. And this word's been flying around the internet in the form of memes, making out that people like me are weak and feeble and unhealthy, when in fact, I feel great and my testosterone levels are nice and stable, not too high. And I'm supporting women's work online by consuming their content. So to shame us and make us feel bad is not only wrong, it's actually really destructive to society and part of what makes up toxic masculinity.
Honestly, this guy's a fucking genius. Like, just to let you know, this is satire. The guy probably does not whack it 5 to 6 times a day. And there actually have been people who made calculations about this skit. Oh, that's the funniest part. And because this cancellation subject is so on theme today, I even do have images of the Coomer meme. So, why is it that I don't like Coomers? Well, first of all, they're not the type of people that show initiative in life. All they just want to do is just whack it to porn all day. And so, well, sorry, YouTube, spicy movies, right, spicy movies. That's all they just want to watch and whack off to is spicy movies. The other part is like, I mean, I could kind of tell who's a Coomer, not gonna lie. You develop a bit of a radar when you see and live with somebody who does that shit a lot. Like, no doubt, I have a feeling my roommate junior year, he probably busted more nuts in the room than I could count. Because I was the one who left the room. This is when I was still in, like, my peak NoFap thing or whatever. Like, I didn't, like, do anything like that. But it's like, my roommate, probably every time I was out of the room, he was like, huh, yeah, shit. Yeah, shit. Thank you so much. Thank you. That may be what I need to bust. He probably did that more often than not. Especially when I was gone for hours at a time. Which was kind of frequent. Especially on the weekends. But, not to mention, the reason why I even found out that he was a Coomer was because, oh god, I don't want to talk about his fucking artwork. It's awful. It is really fucking awful. And considering that he wants to go into fucking game design, I don't know what kind of game he wants to make. Like, goddamn. Goddamn. But I have a feeling, somehow if he becomes like a famous dev or something, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, one of my roommates was autistic and did shrooms one time. Oh man. But, some Coomers, They are built like this. It's like you could tell a Coomer based on, like, you know, if one of his arms is like bigger than the other, like massively bigger than the other. But honestly, I think the Coomers are just like a bunch of lost people who are just so wrapped up in their hedonistic desire for in and out that all they do is just sit in their room. And granted, you know, Scurvy does a lot of that, like, you know, sitting in his room, but I don't watch the spicy movies. But there's a difference between me and the Coomer. The Coomer has no determination to even try and change things, even over a long period of time. The Coomer is perfectly happy right where he is. And I use happy here in quotes, because he's not fulfilled. He's just a slave to his instincts. And it's really quite sad, because these guys actually could have been, I don't know, decent people if they weren't so wrapped up with, like, female attention and intimacy. And so yeah, that's my kind of short rant on the Coomers. But the reason why they are canceled today is because, you know, maybe getting outside, it's a good thing. You should try it sometime, Coomers. And with that, thank you for watching the ScurvyRum Show tonight. I don't know when the next one is going to be. Probably 2 weeks from now. But if it's a week from now, you'd probably know why. So yeah. Catch you guys later.